Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And as for today, we will continue with the subchapter of international human resource management, which we stop up till recruitment and selection. Okay, and as you can see right here, okay, recruitment and selection in one of the uh, phase, okay, under international human resource, okay, which this process is a bit important in recruiting and selecting new managers, okay, for international assignment. Okay, so this diagram, okay, it will portray, okay, about the necessary skill and abilities for international managers, okay, because under this kind of international assignment, okay, before we recruiting and selecting, okay, this kind of managers for that kind of assignment, we need to know that the managers, okay, is capable enough under their skill and abilities for the job itself. Okay, so we will see under their uh, either uh, they have the capacity to perform the technical part, okay, of the job assignment, okay, more toward the skills, okay, the functional, okay, maybe when they've been assigned for the job, okay, functional is more toward department based, okay, either for the production, okay, for the manufacturing, okay, for the logistic, okay, and technical is more toward about the description of the job itself, okay, more toward the specialization of the task, okay, and for the managerial parts, okay, this one is more toward the position, okay, position of the manager itself, okay, either they being assigned for as a leader of that particular zones, okay, or what we so called as regional base, okay, or maybe head of the country, okay, for that particular assignment. Okay, and others is more toward the skill and abilities necessary to work in a foreign location. Okay, in terms of their adaptability. Okay, do they can survive to work in the country that they assigned? Okay, for them. Okay, or maybe they have this kind of homesick that we might be trouble. Okay, for the company. Okay, because that managers not motivate enough to work in the international location, okay, and about the location specific skill in terms of language, okay, is it for the Malaysian, okay, capable to or able to work in Japan, okay, uh, some don't have any kind of basic knowledge of Japanese language. Okay, so if the company want to assign their managers, okay, to work in Japan, okay, so at least they have a basic uh, Japanese language. Okay, so it easier for them to survive that. Okay, and personal characteristic. Okay, is it they being born as a leader or a follower? Okay, because we know that, okay, when it comes to the international managers, okay, they have to lead, okay, or they have to represent the company, okay, uh, at the international side. Okay, so it depends on the country that being assigned. Okay, so they will become representative of the company of the countries that they being assigned. Okay, either in Europe, okay, in Asia, Middle East, okay, sort of. Okay, so that is the factors, okay, which can improve chances of succeeding in an international job assignment. So we know that they can survive after filtering this kind of necessary skill and abilities. Okay, and recruitment of experienced managers. Okay, usually for recruitment of manager, we can recruit, okay, either the experienced or the younger manager. Okay, but usually they go for the experienced managers. Okay, because this type of managers, okay, among current employees, okay, usually company will see, okay, the length of service. Okay, maybe after 7 to 10 years, okay, they will assign these managers to work, okay, in overseas. Okay, and they also have an option, okay, to seek for retired executive. Okay, because in term of experience, okay, maybe advantage for this kind of executive. Okay, and prospective manager through headhunters. Okay, who is headhunters? Recruitment companies. Okay, so we use recruitment companies to see some of the talent, okay, some of the prospect managers, okay, to be assigned for this kind of international tasks. Okay, and headhunters, like, okay, in Malaysia we have like jobstreet.com, okay, jobstv. So this is type of recruitment company, okay, that will help, okay, gathering the resume, CVs, and they will filter, okay, which candidate, okay, is suitable for that particular job assignment. Okay, and globalized market for executive talent. So instead of just looking for what we so call as local talent, okay, they will advertise, they will recruit, okay, towards international. Okay, means the position open for any candidate from any countries. Okay, so who is suitable, he can fill up the position. Okay, and for the recruitment of young managers, this one is quietly new. Okay, because we know that trend nowadays. Okay, we recruiting. Okay, not only recruiting executive but also managers. Okay, so these young managers have their creativity, okay, idea, okay, to towards the business growth of the company. Okay, so it may helps, okay, the company to boost their performance. Okay, so that's why uh, companies, yes, most of the multinational companies, they will set up one program. Okay, before this we have a management training program. Okay, but nowadays we have more towards the talent management programs. Okay, young managers program. Okay, in order to train them. Okay, to become a good international leaders. Okay, and they being capable for this kind of foreign assignment. Okay, selection of managers. Okay, as you can see right here, okay, we have promising candidates. Okay, so when selecting, okay, selecting managers, okay, for interviews, okay, or for this kind of hiring, okay, so we can see, or we can filter, okay, some of the promising candidate have a managerial competence. Okay, they have experience in term of management. Okay, before this they are assistant managers. Okay, they're looking for managers. Okay, or before this they have been 10 years, okay, experience, okay, as a managers. Okay, locally, but they're looking for overseas assignment. So that is might be a good candidate. Okay, and next one is they have undergo appropriate training. Okay, which you can see. Okay, they know about the not only basic, okay, but also certain specialized or hands-on, okay, skills. Okay, they know how to run the software, sort of like that. Okay, and adaptability to new situation. Okay, they know how to tap the market. Okay, because it's easier for the company. Okay, it's easier for the company to hire this type of candidate. Okay, because they know about the market, okay, before they being undergo for any kind of training, okay, provided by the company. So this are this type of candidates, okay, they will have their creative opinions, okay, and they can oversee, okay, what they will do, okay, when they receive, okay, the assignment, okay. They know how to actually run the business, okay, at the overseas. Okay, however, okay, expatriate failure, okay, expatriate failure due to what? Cultural adaptability. This what I say just now about the homesick, okay. Some of manager, they cannot adapt, okay, with the cultures, okay, like in term of the food, okay, in term of the lifestyle, okay. Maybe it's hard for them to adapt, okay. So it actually will affect, okay, toward the company performance, how actually they lead the companies, okay. And also in term of motivation and interest, okay, because the country that being assigned for them, okay, uh, will give them less motivation, okay. Like they prefer to being assigned in Europe compared to in Africa or in any third world or uh, Pacific island countries, okay. So this kind of uh, type of candidate, okay, maybe they have less interest, okay, in doing the job, okay, to the countries that they have less motivation. Okay, some of the issue under expatriation and repatriation. Okay, expatriation when we send the managers abroad. Okay, repatriation is the process when we uh, return that particular managers, okay, from the foreign assignment, okay, mean they back to their home countries. So that is some of the issues, okay, under this particular expatriation and repatriation. Okay, usually for expatriation, the moment we send our managers to foreign assignment, okay, so they have this kind of acculturation challenges. Yeah, so this is a fourth phase of acculturation, because we know that some of them need time to adapt. Okay, so usually for the first phase, okay, we can see that is a honeymoon phase. For the first few days or month, the new culture seem exotic and stimulating. Okay, so maybe this phase a bit excitement. Okay, they have high motivation. Okay, working in new environment make employee overestimate the ease of adjusting. Okay, means it seems that under the first phase, okay, because they're being excited, okay, for this kind of overseas assignment or this kind of foreign assignment, okay, so they think that they could deliver the jobs, okay. Then come to the second phase, disillusionment. So differences between new and old environment are blown out of proportion. So as employee and family face challenges of everyday living, differences become magnified. Many transmitted employees remain stuck in this phase. Okay, because of what? Okay, there is kind of their what the gap of practice. Okay, usually their practice in home country is different with the practice in the foreign country. Okay, so they need to adjust. Okay, and some like in term of have big family. Okay, they need a lot of adjustment. Okay, in term of the schools. Okay, in term of maybe their spouse need to seek new position, okay, or new employment, okay, in foreign countries. So all this kind of set of challenges, okay, will make them more trouble, okay, when working in this kind of overseas assignment. Okay. uh, Next one is the adaptation phases, okay, which time employee begins to understand pattern of new culture. So they need or they start to adapt, okay, they start to adjust, okay, their lifestyle, okay. So they try to accept this kind of new culture, okay, gain language competence, they start to know, okay, how to speak this kind of foreign language like Japanese, Germany, okay, how to speak in French, okay. So it actually may help them to survive in the country itself, okay. And next one, okay, is biculturalism. Okay, anxiety has ended as transplanted employee gain confidence, okay, in ability to function proactively in new culture. Okay, so biculturalism means that they know how to work as a foreign expatriate, okay, or foreign employees. Okay, and you can see they can adapt with this kind of new culture. Okay, they can speak French, okay, they can eat like French people, okay, they can accept the meals, okay. So this kind will create biculturalism toward the employees, which easier for them to lead the business, okay, or they can complete the task uh, in a foreign country. Okay, that one is for the last phase of acculturation. Okay, usually the most problematic is culture shock. Okay, because we know that when the culture shock, they are a bit what we so call as hard to adjust. Okay, toward their new lifestyle. So this one will lead toward less interest, less motivation. Okay, to perform the job. Okay, and next one is repatriation issue. Okay, repatriation issues is occur, okay, when, okay, this manager, okay, being asked to return home, okay, but they a bit comfort, okay, with their lifestyle, okay, means that uh, if they've been assigned to Japan, okay, they've been comfort to live in Japan. So it's hard for them to return to their home country. There is also the case, okay, because of what? You see that in Japan, high tech, okay, high technology, okay, the lifestyle is good, okay, healthy lifestyle, okay. You compare with your home countries, their country much more better, so you want to stay longer, okay. And that is the problem, not the problem, but the difficulties, okay, for the company to ask them to return home, okay, because uh, like I said just now, they feel comfort to stay at the home or at the foreign countries, okay. So how to reduce expatriation and repatriation problems? Okay, freedom of choice, not only for the managers that going to be assigned abroad, okay, but also for the managers that being asked to return to the home country. Okay, they're being given freedom of choice. Okay, whether to for the repatriation, okay, maybe longer time to stay, okay, or maybe for the expatriation they can give a choice of country that they want to work, okay. Realistic previews, okay, and expectation. So this kind of realistic preview and expectation, okay, we will ask, okay, this type of manager, okay, either is it they can give some of the rationale, okay, why they need to be assigned to the country that they want, why they have to stay longer, okay, is it they can perform better, they can give more profit for the companies, sort of that, okay. And if for the repatriation, okay, to adjust back, okay, their lifestyle, okay, in their home country, okay, they need this kind of home based mentorship, okay. Because this mentor uh, usually will monitor, okay, monitor the performance of the manager, if they can what we so call as success, okay, or if they can perform, okay, worldwide, okay, why not for the when they return to their home country, okay, and clearly to career prospect, okay, because we know that for the repatriation case, okay, there is one quarter, okay, one quarter of the managers, okay, there's a fact that they will leave the company, they will leave the companies a year later, okay, because the company uh, not able to understand their need and preference, okay. So this is the thing, okay, the company need to figure out, okay, or give some clearly, okay, for their career prospect or career path, okay, what they can get when they being asked to return to their home country, okay, maybe new position, okay, new assignment, sort of. Okay, for training and development, okay, under this kind of human resource, international human resource management, okay, it actually will enhance specific job-related skill and abilities. Okay, you will be given training, okay, because we know that different country, different culture, different language, different in term of how to tap the market. Okay, so this kind of thing, the train will be given by the company. And in terms of development, preparing managers for new assignment or higher level position. Okay, mean they upskill, yeah, they upskill their what we call as assignment. Okay, uh, to lead. Okay, to what we so called as to monitor. Okay, how actually to engage with international client. Okay, so this kind of thing under the development phase. Okay, so assessing training needs. Okay, usually for training needs, we have this kind of startup business and established businesses. And as you can see, okay, when we assess the training need, okay, we usually use, okay, HR actually usually use certain type of tests, okay, aptitude test, okay, IQ test, psychometric test, okay, in order to know their training and development needs. Okay, some of them have what we so call as um, do experience, okay, do have the knowledge, okay, and some zero in terms of knowledge. So this is the type of manager that you need to train harder, okay, compared to the experienced and knowledgeable manager. Okay, and you can see, okay, whether they being assigned for startup businesses. Okay, startup businesses means you have to start from scratch, okay, or established businesses, you just continue what being done by the company, just for the sake of different location or different in term of destination, okay, foreign destination. Okay, basic training method and procedure. Okay, as you can see right here, okay, we have sometimes standardized program. Okay, mean that all managers need to undergo this kind of training. Okay, some is customized, okay, through their preference, okay, through their department. Okay, maybe for the engineers is different, okay, with the finance managers, okay. So this type of managers, they being assigned, okay, they being trained differently, okay. As you can see right here, instructional vehicles for this kind of basic training method. Okay, usually through lectures. Okay, assigned reading. Okay, this is the basic one. Okay, through workshop. Okay, video tape and web-based instruction. And nowadays, it's actually more what we so called as interactive. Okay, and using multimedia technologies. Okay, because we know that, okay, for international assignment can be costly and complex activity. Okay, like nowadays, okay, they can use webinar, okay, web seminar, okay, or they can just use any kind of this kind of teleconference tools, okay, like Google Meet, okay, WebEx, okay, because first to cut costs, okay, and easier for them to engage the materials of the training itself, okay. especially through when the training development involve cultural and legal differences and local business practices. Okay, usually the company, okay, need to fully understood, okay, what is actually the local preferences. Okay, this one will helps, okay, to for the managers, okay, to success. Okay, language training can often be accomplished very effectively using such off-the-shelf method as Rosetta Stone. You can see how actually they use this type of method, okay, to help the managers, okay, to clearly understand uh, the their work for an assignment. Okay, developing younger international managers. Okay, as I said before, uh, multinational companies nowadays, okay, they hire this kind of young managers. Okay, so through globalization and internationalizing managers earlier in their careers. Okay, before this, company usually recruit, okay, 7 to 10 years, okay, experienced workers, okay, from their company. But nowadays, okay, because the change in terms of the career landscape, okay, they try to nurture, okay, try to nurture this kind of younger, okay, international managers, okay, means they call recruitment abroad. Okay, call the recruitment abroad, and if the candidate, okay, is suitable for the program, okay, they will give, okay, custom training, okay, and right after the training phase, they being assigned for to lead the international markets. Okay, systematic integration of international assignment into career development plan for young managers. You can see there is systematic integration. Like I mentioned before, before this we have management training program. Okay, management training program. Okay, is usually to nurture young executive. Okay, how to do their jobs. Okay, how to lead the department. Okay, but here for young manager, how to lead the company. Okay, so it's a bit different program nowadays. Okay, and next one about the performance appraisal and compensation. Okay, ni penilaian prestasi. Okay, assessing performance in international business. You can see right here, the purpose is to provide feedback to individual on how well they are doing. Okay, so it will assess the performance of the manager itself when they being assigned abroad. Okay, provide a basis for rewarding top performers. Okay, including bonus. Okay, including what we so call as the commission. Okay, sort of. Okay, and identify area in which additional training and development may be needed. Okay, maybe if they do not achieve, okay, this kind of indicators, okay, maybe they need to attend additional training programs. Okay, and identify problem areas that may call for a change in assignment. Maybe the company need to adjust. Okay, if they not achieve the assignment, okay, they will try to trigger out, okay, what actually the factor, what's actually the problem areas. Okay, and after that, as a solution, okay, they need to change, okay, or adjust, okay, the assignment. Okay, so when we assessing managers performance appraisal, okay, we will look, uh, is it will align with company goals. Okay, like in term of sales. Okay, in term of sales, in term of the what we so call as in term of the performance of the company. Okay, is it zero defect? Okay, when they from abroad. Okay, how about the production? Okay, can they like Sony? Okay, maybe they said, okay, each of the production line need to achieve 10,000 okay, 10,000 TV output per day. So that kind of goal, is it they can achieve or not? Okay, for that kind of daily production. Okay, and it being measured, okay, either quality or quantity, and usually through frequencies. Okay, what is frequencies? It's actually more toward how many, okay, how much, okay. So this kind of thing, okay, or this type of assessment, okay, will will show, okay, the performance of the managers, okay, whether they able or not able to achieve their indicators, or we so called as KPI. Okay, when it comes to compensation, okay, you can see right here, okay, compensation for the international managers is a bit different with local managers. Okay, you can see the compensation package, okay, including the salary. What is salary? The amount of payment that you receive by month, okay, or maybe by week, okay, or at certain period of time. Okay, that one is for the salary, and also plus non-salary item. Okay, what is non-salary item? Maybe they give this kind of housing allowance. Okay, uh, some give this kind of driver's allowance. Okay, and some give this kind of what we so call as many type of medical allowance. Okay, so you have to seek the perks, okay, whether it being interesting, okay, to be add up under your compensation packages. Okay, because we know that when determining compensation, okay, international business, okay, is different in terms of their labor market forces. Okay, so different countries, okay, different labor market, okay, different occupational status. Okay, this type of thing will differentiate their compensation package. Okay, licensing requirement if they have some sort like professional cert. Okay, in terms of standard of living. Okay, even though you assign numbers of managers in UK, okay, maybe London, okay, an area in Scotland, okay, is different, okay, because in term of cost of living, okay, in term of what we so call as uh, the hectic of the cities, okay, will affect toward the salary. And last one is about the government regulation and the tax code. Okay, some country they charge higher in term of tax for the expatriate, okay, compared to a certain country. So you have to adjust their compensation toward the local regulation. Okay, in term of compensating expatriate, okay, means our we are sending our managers abroad, okay, differential compensation. So you give some of the gap of the salary, okay, plus cost of living allowance. This is a typical, okay, this is typical compensation being given for the expatriate. Okay, you plus the cost of living allowance, okay, hardship foreign service premium. Okay, so you give a certain amount, and tax equalization system. Okay, because we know that we want uh, this type of salary or remuneration, okay, uh, is alike in term of the uh, tax given by the home country. So that particular company, okay, that company need to equalize, okay, even though the assigned country, okay, charge higher in term of tax. So they need to adjust toward the home tax. Okay, you can see right here, okay, an expatriate balance sheet, okay, when it comes to salary. Okay, this one is from the US domestic based salary. Okay, you can see, okay, they have to bear, okay, they have to deduct in term of tax, okay, and how much saving that they can save toward their account. Okay, this one is more to saving. Okay, so the excess of foreign costs paid by the company are usually the amount of tax. Okay, so they can save more. Okay, this one is consumption. Okay, usually for the consumption, they will adapt the cost of living allowance. Okay, spendable income, hypothetical housing, utilities, auto purchase. This one is more to the type of allowance that they can provide, the company can provide. Okay, the taxes is more to it because they have to pay the foreign tax. Okay, and also US tax. Okay, so this one also being bear by the company itself. Okay, like I mentioned before, benefit package for expatriate managers. Okay, special benefits more to their housing allowance. Okay, for the education. Okay, maybe they want to further studies. Okay, medical benefit, travel allowance. Okay, and club membership. And some of the company they actually give privilege. Okay, or give benefits, okay, for their managers, okay, to register and to apply for this kind of club membership, or maybe golf, okay, or sort of. Okay, equity in compensation. Okay, you can see we have this kind of expatriate managers. Okay, so the difference is because we know that expatriate managers usually we do so called as uh, parent country nationals. Okay, parent country PCN. Okay, so this parent country national will be given what we so call as uh, salary. Okay, usually using the what we so call as uh, currency, okay, where they being assigned. Okay, like for if they being assigned in US, okay, that salary uh, will be paid in US dollar. Okay, and if they've been assigned in Indonesia, Indonesia rupiah, just the matter of how actually they what we so call as exchange, okay, their amount of salary into that particular currency. Okay, but usually they being paid using one standard currency. Okay, US dollar. Okay, and we also have equity in compensation for the host country nationals. Okay, for the host country nationals mean that uh, uh, you assign your international managers to countries like uh, Japan. Okay, so this Japanese manager will be paid in yen. Okay, so this is what we have under host country national. Okay, mean the company is from Malaysia. Okay, so host country national is Japan. So you are hiring what we so call as Japanese people. So you pay in yen. Okay, and third country national, what is third country national? Okay, usually it will involve what we so call as the other countries. Okay, like Japanese company like Sony. Okay, Sony they operate in Malaysia, but they are hiring uh, European managers, okay, to work in Malaysia. So that one we so called as third country national. Okay, that this third country national, they would prefer maybe a stronger currency like euro, okay, or US dollar, okay, to be paid under their salary. Okay, that one is third country national. So third country national, any country, okay, any country that hire managers, okay, from other country to work in the host country. Okay, like uh, I mentioned before, Japanese origin is from Japan. Okay, sorry, Sony is from Japan. Okay, they set up business or set up factory in Malaysia, and this Sony company they hire European manager. This European manager considered as third country national. Okay. And next one for retention and turnover. Okay, so when it comes to retention and turnover, okay, means for retention, okay, extent to which a firm able to retain value employee. I mean the people stay, okay, a worker stay with the company. How long actually? Okay, and for the turnover rate at which people leave a firm, okay, leave the company. Okay, what cause turnover? Dissatisfaction with the job. Okay, they're not satisfied with the job. Okay, they feel that there is no kind of improvement. Okay, there is no dynamic changes. Okay, they feel demotivated, okay, towards the jobs. Okay, and also they've been given better offer. Okay, so other company give higher pay. Okay, do offer higher pay for this kind of worker. So it actually lead toward the turnover. Okay, job related transition. Okay, means that if they've been transferred into other division, okay, like from finance department to production department, they cannot perform under production department. They feel stress. Okay, so this also can cause turnover and high demand job skill. Okay, means they unable to upgrade their skill. Okay, so it actually will cause them to leave the company. Okay, turnover management. Okay, we have a certain phase. Okay, when it comes to turnover. Okay, because uh, to make sure there is no easy way for them to leave the company. Okay, maybe in terms of the career development. Okay, the company will ask. Okay, the company will ask them or give option. Okay, maybe they can transfer to any division or any department that they want. Okay, or they interest to be part with. Okay, and also they've been given counseling or cross culture training. Okay, this one is to make sure that it can boost, okay, their motivation. Okay, uh, to enthusiast back, okay, their what we so called a spirit, okay, to the company. Okay, by giving investment and incentive. Okay, and certain company they will give this kind of time frame. Okay, or if it seems that the workers, okay, eager to leave the company, so we'll go for the exit interview. Okay, and the company will take note, okay, why actually they want to leave the companies. Okay, the exact reason. Okay, and you can see how actually this kind of emirate, okay, actually seem hiring 100 of former US pilot. Okay, so to make sure that uh, less turnover, okay, for the company. Okay, so some airlines in China and India also have adopted this model. So this is what we have under the case of Emirates. Okay, Emirates. Okay, human resource issue for non-managerial employees. That one is for the managers. This one is for non-managers. Okay, for non-managers like operators, okay, technician that work, okay, in host country. Okay, like Indonesian workers, okay, work as operator, okay, in factory in Malaysia. Okay, so they need to follow the local laws, culture, and economic condition. Okay, which is this is a human resource management task to adapt. Okay, the workers, okay, toward the local culture. Okay, I did mention before about the parent country nationals. Okay, parent country national means usually the workers, okay, is from the parent company nationals. Okay, so uh, like what we have. Okay, if okay, like CIMB. Okay, CIMB open branch in Indonesia. Okay, so the parent country national is the Malaysian. Okay, because the parent company is from Malaysia. Okay, third country national I did mention before. Okay, means that like Sony from Japan. Okay, set up factory in Malaysia. you actually for this kind of recruitment and selection, you hire Indonesian workers to work in Sony in Malaysia. That one is for the third country national. Host country national, okay, is usually you um, you hire this kind of host country people. Okay, like CIMB Malaysia open branch in Indonesia. So they will hire Indonesian worker to work in CIMB Indonesia. That one is considered as host country national. Okay, and same like what we have under managers, just in term of the module is different. Okay, training and development needs. Okay, location, highly industrialized market. So this is how actually you need to recruit them, okay, more in term of numbers, okay, a relatively underdeveloped area. That's why in one factory itself, okay, more than 1,000, okay, more than 1,000 foreign workers, okay, work in factories, okay, usually, okay, for the multinational companies, okay, to increase the productivity, okay, and this actually have some incur certain costs for the company itself, okay. And in terms of compensation and performance appraisal practice for non-managerial employees, usually they have to follow the local laws, okay. If Indonesian workers work in Malaysia, they have to follow Malaysian law, okay, in terms of the custom, in terms of the cultures, okay, they need to adjust into this kind of Malaysia, okay. And as you can see right here, labor relation as a comparative labor relation, okay, we can see that different country different in term of their labor relation, okay, in term of their punya law, okay, in term of the culture, social structure, economic condition, okay, usually by regional basis, okay, like Europe different with US, okay, and also different in Malaysia, okay, and also different with Japan. Okay, in US, usually the labor union, okay, it can be state as regulated. Okay, they it seems that they introduce letter of law. Okay, which most of the workers, the voice of the workers, okay, they need to follow what being regulate. Okay, under the law. Okay, by the way, in Europe, okay, the voice is a bit what we so call as uh, they have bigger voice, okay, in Europe, okay. They align each of this particular labor union, okay, with the political parties, okay. As you can see, each of these political parties, they carry, okay, they carry what, they carry the same what we can say, the same agenda, okay, like being brought by the labor union, okay. So you can see uh, the what bigger voice, okay, can be here in Europe, okay, compared to US, okay. And for Japan itself, okay, they work cordially, okay, means that they work together, okay. The union of the workers, okay, and the management of the companies work together. That's why for Japan, okay, it usually works firm by firm. So different labor union of the firm, different treatment, okay. So management and labor union of each firm, okay, will work together to see what the best, okay, they can give for the company to improve the welfare of the workers, okay, sort of, okay. That's why in terms of collective bargaining, okay, in under US it's actually highly regulated, okay. So this what we so call as the workers, okay, can also be part of the company, okay. Means they can have freedom to say, okay, of what we so call as how the business, okay, should be directed, okay. And in Europe, okay, as I say, it's aligned with political party, so it can be said that government, okay, government that owned by the uh, labor union, okay, or workers, okay, will give a big impact, okay, towards the labor relation, okay, in Europe itself, okay. And for Japan, because they work together, okay, it case firm by firm basis, mean that for Sony company, okay, maybe different with Hitachi company, how they treat their workers, okay. Maybe in term of the leave, okay, in term of the allowances, in term of the welfare, it's different, okay, because it firm by firm basis, okay. Hitachi, they have their what we so called as uh, treatment for their workers, okay, special treatment, okay. And Sony, they also have their own treatment for their workers. It depends on how actually this union deal with the management, okay. So that's why under here we can see industrial democracy, okay, under union nowadays, okay, because like what we have under in the case of Germany, okay, they have this kind of co-determination. What is co-determination? When the workers, okay, or the union can being treated as important as management, so they can work together with management in order to in order to uh, helps, okay, helps the direction of the company business, okay. So this is what we so called as co-determination. And some union, okay, can be stated as social charter or policy, okay, social policy, because most of the union like in Malaysia, okay, in Asia, okay, they what we so called as they concern on the welfare state, okay, the welfare of the workers, okay, maybe in term of the minimum wage, okay. Some is more toward the they put the element of what we so called as allowances, okay. Not only medical, should have a dental allowance, okay. Maybe if I can share, okay, some of the company in Malaysia or factory in Malaysia, they also introduce this kind of meal allowance, okay. Means that if you go to canteen, you're being subsidized, okay, 3 ringgit, 2 ringgit per meal. This kind of thing also being considered under social charter, okay. And you can read, okay, and try to answer, okay, some of the review question from this chapter. And I think that's all for today, okay. Thank you for listening, and that's all. We see you next week, and happy new year, okay. Assalamualaikum.